Already, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be kicking off Borussia Dortmund career mode. The transfer window is almost closing. I think before the transfer window, we need to make a huge signing. Not quite so sure yet, but I think somewhere in the midfield position, I think we need to replace Denali on that. Is only 82 rated. We need somebody with a little more than that to play with Whistle in the middle. So with that said, let's look at the transfer hub here real quick. These are the players that I've looked at, thought about signing to play along with. So in the middle, of course, we do have Marco Verratti. Is 86 rated. If I decide to buy him, as you can see, it's very much expensive, sitting on between 72 and 108 million. I think maybe with a little bit negotiation there, we could just maybe not Variety. Might be a little expensive for us. And then we do have Julian Draxler. I have never used him in any FIFA career mode, so I don't know how well this guy plays. But looking at this summary right now, of course, as you can see, the traits, he has 4 traits on him. So that might be good for the team, maybe somebody that we need. But as you look at the stamina, is only 69. That might not be good for the team. And the strength as well, only 66. I think that's very poor. We need somebody a little more, with a little more aggression in him. And then we do have Carrasco, 86 stamina and 70 strength. Maybe. And he's only 23 as well. So by the end of the season, it should be maybe 86 at that point. And then we do have Tolisso to look at. Looking at his stats here, pretty much impressive, except the sprint speed only 66, but the stamina 87, strength 77. I think that's pretty good. Maybe somebody to look at to try and bring in from Bayern Munich. As you can see right now, is only, we might have to offer between 43 mil and 68, which we do have the money to do. So this might be very much possible to complete this transfer. And then we do have Malik Savic on this one. What's his stamina? 85, and his strength is 88. Ooh, but he doesn't have that much acceleration and sprint speed on him. And then the balance, wow, balance 59. Like, come on. And it's only worth between 54 and 80 million. I think right now we only have about 81 million in the bank to spend. So he's pretty much in the realm of what we are looking for. But in terms of his acceleration there, that might turn out to be a problem. But we do have Saul from Atletico Madrid. I have used him in a career mode before. I think it was a Manchester United career mode. He is pretty damn good, this guy. The only thing at fault here is aggression 69 and balance 69 as well. I might work with that. I think that's somebody that can really fit into this team. And it got 3 attributes as well, as a CM, and then the LM and the RM as well. So it could really fit into this team depending on how many players I have in certain positions throughout the season, counting the injuries, of course. So right now I'm not so decided as to who I should sign here. Maybe let me just go into League Match Day 1, and then we can worry about the signings right after I test out the team just a little bit to see how everything is going. A transfer offer from Barcelona here. I don't think Barcelona wants to buy this player really, because I need him. 81 rated. It's probably one of my best at his position at this point in time. Nope. Barcelona, nope. It's not gonna happen. Assistant manager Scott has been dispatched. Okay, so I'll be looking to sign in a youth that I'm gonna train very hard. I think that youth has to feature massively next season. Hopefully, is more like a CM or a right mid or something like that. But let's get into League Match Day 1 here. Let's get it. I still haven't made my second team just yet, but I think the lineup looks pretty okay at this point in time. Yeah, so let me just see if I have adequate substitutions. Of course, I do have Pereira. I did buy Pereira and Eric Bay from Manchester United. Who else came in? And Danny Rose as well. So I think that's three signings this season. I think they're gonna help the team out very much so this season. So without any further ado here, there's not really much I can look at on the reserves to try and bring in into this game. So I think we are pretty set for this game. Let's get it.
Well, here he is, the debut boy. Certainly one of the most interesting features of the match we're about to bring you, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me, and the match today comes from the Signal Iduna Park. And this match features Borussia Dortmund against Leipzig.
What a day it is, opening day, really quite special for all those players down there, and particularly the home side, who I think are coming into this campaign with a lot of hope and expectation. Certainly the manager is. He's been talking big leading up to this game about what he expects from his players, and he shouldn't take anything for granted here, though, against a side that I think can really push all the way and achieve a Champions League position. They've spent a lot of money in the summer. That's what the owners are demanding.
This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
Leipzig's lineup is this. Well, it's 4-4-2 for them today, but we think the middle four might be a diamond, Alan.
Yeah, and it gives them a bit of solidity in the middle of the park, and I think the onus is on the fullbacks to provide the width in this shape.
Whoever is the coach of Borussia Dortmund, the passion and the nature and the DNA of this real working man's club is special. It's very special indeed.
Well, it's one of my favourite European grounds. You come here on a European night, and it's just wonderful. That yellow wall behind the goal, it's a sight to see.
Already, it is time to get this party started. Maybe the mistake that I made this season in terms of signings was to sign Danny Rose before I seen the stats of Luke Shaw. Maybe Luke Shaw might be been a much better suit than it is Danny Rose, but we have already made that signing, so let's just get into the game and get on with the season here. Maybe we can bring in Luke Shaw next season if it's possible, but I think Danny Rose should work just fine. Come on, Whistle, to win it back here. Come on. Here comes Marco Reus inside. Marco Reus, he cannot finish. Come on, son. We need a goal fast. That's what I know. Let's get it on with the corner. Header in. Eric Bay coming in into the team, making a debut, not making a mistake on it. Eric motherfucking Bay. Let's get it. Not bad. Not bad for a debut.
Well, it was a really accurate corner and a fantastic finish by the boy.
Let's get it. Eric Bay opening up the scoreline for the new season. The new signing making his debut as well. He cannot get any better than that. Now, can we keep a clean sheet out of this game and get ourselves 3 points? I think Bayern Munich already played League Match Day 1 as well. So they could be very much in a pole position at this point. Gonna find Pulisic here with a speed, with a cross in, but he cannot get it in. But we're gonna win a corner instead. Let's get it. Another corner.
Good defending.
Pulisic had to run all the way to the back. I think we do need a really massive central midfielder here to try and complete this transfer window this season. But that will be the only transfer window. I think in January we're not gonna bring in anybody. I can feel this formation is not as attacking. It's just a little bit too open for me, as they do shoot. Leipzig shooting, but well saved by the goalkeeper here. Need to defend. This formation is not going forward as I would like it to. We're leaving ourselves a little bit too open in the middle. But we have to defend this corner. Maybe I need to change the tactic a little bit. Just go a little bit more attacking and see what the difference is. Yeah. But we are leading at this point with the lead to protect. Oh, come on, and pass didn't go through.
He's checked. Axel Witsel. Rafael Guerrero. Axel Witsel. Pulisic.
Come on.
Well read.
Gotcha. What type of pass was that, son?
Not much cover
Mario
about for him.
Gotcha. Come on.
The intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. And now he's looking for some support. Now, can he take them on?
Leipzig still in possession here. It had to be marked, but we're going to lose the ball very cheaply. Still under pressure. We're going to win it back. Mario Gotcha here. What's he trying to find? Guerrero on the other side. Guerrero with the speed. Can he get a good cross in? Witsel to recycle this. Back to Witsel once again. Michael Royce. We cannot retain possession, and we do lose it. Now we have to mark this one. Eric Bay doing the job at the back. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Conceding. That is not good. That is not good.
Well, they call it his weaker side. Not too weak,
Yep,
that.
this formation is not so suiting for me at this point. I can feel it.
So away
It seems very much leggy and lazy as well. So I might have to change this in the second half and see if that will do any change in the way we are performing. Because right now we're not really performing that well, in my opinion. Witsel to find. Come on, Michael Royce with a shot, but he cannot. Oh my lordy.
Because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball.
Get a cross in. Oh, what a header. Guerrero comes up with a header to finish in style as well. What a finish in the dying seconds of the first half here. Looking for these 3 points, but very much sad that we have considered a goal in the opening day here. Have a look at that header though to make it 2-1.
Restart the game 2-1.
Come on.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
And the ref blows. This will conclude the first half of this game, leading here by 2 goals to 1. A very much scrappy first half, I must admit, but we are in good position to get ourselves 3 points, but we still have 45 minutes to play. That might not be the end of the game here. Let's get it. Already. Time to kick off the second half in a leading position. Can we keep it that way until the end of the game, or add maybe 2 more goals here? It is the opening match there of the season as well. Come on. Michael Royce already missed a sitter, in my opinion, in the first half. Now you're going to have to perform once again. Here come Leipzig here. Still in possession as they go through, but we're going to win the ball back. Striving forward here with, come on. A ball through for Royce. Oh, come on, Royce. Come on. What the hell was that, son? What the hell was that, Michael Royce? You're going to be replaced, my friend, if you continue that nonsense. Come on. Wait till.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. On the transfer front, we can tell you, bang up to date this one. Sami Khedira has moved to Barcelona.
Michael Royce. Michael Royce with a cross in, and that should be a foul. That should be a foul. Already. Let's get this foul in and see if we can convert this one, but I'm thinking it's gonna be poor. We're gonna win it back, but that's a poor shot as well. Maybe my controls are not in good position right now. Let me just check that real quick. Game settings, controls. I want them to be classic. Is it in classic mode or what? Yep, it is on classic mode. So why the hell is it not performing right? Already.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes. Half an hour to go. Kevin Campbell. Really trying to use the full...
Eric Bay. Come on, Eric Bay. You just giving a goal away. Come on, Eric Bay. You can defend way better than that, son. Come on. Now we are back on square one, conceding 2 goals on the opening day here. Come on, son. And we have missed a couple of chances as well to put this game away. Now it might just come back to haunt us here. Come on.
Good forward play from them. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Marco Royce.
Mario Götze, come on.
Werner.
Oh,
Well, they're good at corners. Let's see what this one brings.
Alright, let me change my formation right now because I can feel this game slipping away a little bit here. Gonna go back to that 4-4-1-1 attack. And yeah, I think everything is still the same here. We're gonna need to push forward a little bit more to get ourselves 3 points out of this one.
Here comes
Come
the
on.
corner. Cleared away
Well
by
defended.
the defender.
But we
Chance
still
to get
have
the
to
ball in the
defend
box.
here. Come on! Oh, the goalkeeper comes up with a save on this one. We needed that.
For the goalkeeper, goal kick.
Oh, this could have been facing the bar of defeat at this point. Come on,
Eric Bailly.
Eric Bay here.
Axel Witsel.
Who's open? Nobody's open here.
Delaney. Good
Come
control
on.
under pressure.
Come on, give it to him. A shot in it. There he goes. Possibly a winning goal. Can it be the winning goal? Come on.
2 for him on the day. And 2 very well taken goals.
Have a look at this finish. Well needed
Very good
finish.
game,
Well
3-2.
deserved. Sitting on 3 goals to 2 at this point. Come on.
Bruma. Short passes, and keeping the ball. Put into the middle. Cleared away, well away from goal.
We're going to have a tough time in the
Very good
Champions
attack.
League if we
Broken
continue
up in
playing
the end
like
by
this.
good
Here they
defensive
come
play.
again. Here, shot in it.
Here's an
By
opportunity.
hitting the
Any
side
fresh
netting
chance for an
instead.
equaliser
Or
now from this
was that
corner.
saved by the goalkeeper? Have a look at this. I think the goalkeeper saved it. Yep. And this is going to be a corner that we need to defend. We only have 9 minutes to play. It comes a corner, the goalkeeper saves, but it's still up in the air. And we have conceded once again. 3-3 as it stands with only 8 minutes plus extra time to play. Very, very disappointing. Not able to keep a clean sheet here.
Sensational strike there for the goal.
Come
You've
on.
got to want to head the ball, Martin, and this player did, and certainly attacked that corner with a lot of desire.
Defending
I wonder where we go
very
from here
poor
now
here.
that we're level again in the game.
Come on.
Anything could happen.
Come on. Do I have a match
Christian
winner here?
Mario Götze.
Is there a match winner in this team?
Rafael Guerrero.
Pushing forward. Guerrero coming forward with the cross in.
Danger, but he's
Come
cleared
on.
it. Delaney. He's got a chance to cross. Rose.
Come on,
Has
Rose.
lost possession
Can
here.
do better than that, sir.
There's the interception.
Come on. Oh, come on.
But we're down to
That's
the
a
last minute
poor,
here.
poor attempt of a pass there. And now this game is going to end as a draw just because we lost the ball there. Maybe not.
Now they've got the ball. What are they going to do?
Come
with
on.
it?
How much time we have? 3 minutes of extra time to play here. Could we push forward for the last time? And that's a poor pass as well. Very, very disappointing as the whistle goes. The game to end here 1-1. We do get a point at home on match day 1.
These days never feels quite as
This is gonna
satisfying
be a
as
tough
perhaps it used to in
season.
the old days when you got 2
A
points only for a win.
tough
Yeah, I think
season.
looking back on it, when they look at the DVD, both managers and sets of players will be disappointed, feeling that they could have won it, but neither could.
We could have won. We should have won this game. Come on. Who is sold here? 575,000 in the bank. You should be very much concerned, sir. Let's see here. How much money do we have right now? 81.8 million. So I think we do have the money to sign somebody with class here. Just don't know who. A lot of options, but I just don't know who. Alrighty, let's get on to League Match Day 2, and then after that I'm gonna make my final signing of the season. I think it is transfer deadline as well. Let's get it. can I try on? Let me put in Shinji Kagawa in there. Maybe give Pereira a little bit of a debut here. And who else deserves to be in the team right now? Sancho, let me let Sancho come in on the bench. We might need him very much so. So yeah, let's get it.
Well, here he is, the top scorer in the league, the main feature of our match today, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here, along with the former Arsenal and England striker, Alan Smith.
Yeah, you come into ground some days and you do get that buzz of excitement, and I've got it here today, Martin. Looking forward to it.
Our match today, Hanover, and they are up against Borussia Dortmund.
Back in front of their own fans, they'll be hopeful to get off to a good start, because we are looking, for me, at a mid-table sort of side, mid-ranking, nothing better than that, and probably nothing worse than that either. Up against a team that should rightfully feel full of hope here, because they've got a good squad together. Not just a team, a good squad, and I think they're going to be in for a successful one right at the top of the table.
This is the 11th, fielded by Hanover for this fixture. It's a real group mentality in this lineup, about pressing the opposition.
We're gonna need absolutely nothing but 3 points out of this game after coming up with a draw against Leipzig or match day 1. This one, you gotta count. It better count.
Shinji Kagawa.
Shinji Kagawa here. Shinji Kagawa still in possession to find Danny Rose. Come on, who's in there?
Now that's a throw.
Let's get this throw in.
Now Guerrero. Delaney.
Rizzo, can you have a shot? Yes, it can, but it's very poor at the end. Only to take a deflection of the defender there.
Be really the heartbeat of the team, these central midfield players, and we've got a new one making his debut today. What do you make of it, Alan?
Well, I'm impressed by the signing. I think he'll give them a bit more composure in the middle of the park. He can get up and down, and he's a good passer of the ball.
Andreas Pereira here.
Trying to find an opening, not panicking.
Pereira once again.
Delaney.
Come on.
Turnover of possession here. Eric Bailly. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
You cost us the game in the previous game, you know that, right?
Wood.
You let the guy just come through and put the ball to the back of the net without even defending, son. Gonna have to do better this time around. Come on.
Delaney. He saw the look from the other player.
Ref, I need my
saw
foul.
where the pass was going and read it.
Come on. Ooh, what a tackle. Maybe he's injured as well. Come on. You cannot injure Michael Royce at this point.
Alan, Karim Benzema has joined Bayern Munich.
Only for 41 mil?
Isn't a small figure, but
that's a striker we could have got then. Eric Bay. From a distance, Eric Bay. Nothing to show for. Come on.
They've got a corner now. Corner now from Royce. There's a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. Kagawa. Delaney. Shots on here.
Oh, this one takes a deflection. And I win another corner.
Delivered by Royce. Good
defensive
clearance there. It's going to be
Let's get this
throw
throw in real quick.
Rafael Guerrero. Kagawa.
Nobody's open here.
Delaney.
Kagawa.
Shoots!
Come on.
Got in the way. Being closed down here. Well, he's still looking for his first win in this, his second competitive game. Of course, he's unbeaten as well.
Yeah, it was steady, wasn't it? Nothing too spectacular, but certainly something to build on.
Plenty of width.
Danny
for
Rose.
the team to
A good
attack
cross
into.
insert. Yes. And there it
Goal
is.
listed on the cards.
Shinji Kagawa to the scoreline.
This stage of the match. And you wonder
Get
whether they
in
would make
there,
that
son.
domination count. Well, they've done with this goal. Thoroughly deserved. They lead. That was a top-class
There
goal.
is 3
It's
points
come
for
in
us
from
here.
a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end.
Already.
And
Now
that
the hard
has
job is to
opened the
defend
scoring.
this
1-0
lead
here.
and get 3 points.
McGregor.
We have been licking goals. 3 already
Wood.
this season. We have conceded.
Could be dangerous.
Ooh, just passed me
It's an
by.
excellent cross.
Comes across in a
Only
whistle with the
partially
defending.
cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Delaney.
Come on.
Been such a developing club, Borussia Dortmund, really in a good spell, and this hasn't perhaps been the best of them, what we've seen so far. Certainly click into gear at any point. And they are leading, we shouldn't forget that.
Whistle here.
Piszczek. Axel Witsel, and now he's looking for some support. The shot's on!
Royce
Hit the post!
hitting the post. Come on.
He's closed down well and stopped the cross coming in.
Well, they're well on top at the moment, and could have gone further ahead.
Come on.
Can't count the chickens. They've not won this match yet.
I think another goal would do us justice here.
So,
1 goal is not enough to win this one.
it's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the
Comes
case.
a
Certainly
shot,
when I started
but it's
commentating.
very poor.
2 added minutes.
Eric Bay doing the job at the back here.
Axel Witsel.
And
That's
halftime
half-time at
goes
1-0.
comfortable. Well, not so
Start of the
comfortable,
game, you
but at
suggested
least we
scenario
are in a winning
half-time
position.
like the one we've got, they'd be delighted,
1
wouldn't they?
goal
Big
to 0
shot.
so
The way
far.
they've passed the ball
Looking
about,
forward to
used
the
full
second
width
half
of the
and
pitch.
hopefully
It's
another
been
goal
difficult
just to
for the
make
opposition.
sure we get 3 points out of this one. Let's get it. Well, looking at the stats so far, Heinehofer with only 2 shots and 2 shots on goal as well, or only 39% ball possession. Dortmund on the other side, 7 shots, 4 on target, and 61% ball possession. A little much more dominant in here in terms of ball possession, but I think we need to create more chances and get maybe another goal or 2 to secure 3 points out of this one. Let's get it. But before I do that, let me change my formation here, because it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. Oh nah, let's keep it 4-4-1-1. Let's get it.
So we're all set for the second half. Now Guerrero. Delaney. Marco Royce. Axel Witsel. Kagawa. Axel Witsel anticipated
Come on.
the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Royce.
Come on, Royce.
Witsel.
Witsel from a distance,
Catch by the keeper.
but only too easy for the goalkeeper for that. Way too easy.
Axel Witsel. They
Come
tried
on.
to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. How about Borussia Dortmund's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Eintracht Frankfurt in the next match in the Bundesliga, and I do see them as strong favourites. I think
That's a
they'll win.
free header there.
And that's no
Where's the
trouble
defending?
at all for Roman Burki.
Where the hell is the defender?
Well, the game can be influenced so
Come
often
on.
by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. we've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left.
We are a little bit more careless in possession right now. We might just concede very soon here,
because of that deflection.
as we have to defend the corner as
The
well.
manager not wasting any time here. He's going to make the change, and they are going to
Come
try and
on.
turn this around. Put the corner in the middle. Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Good position for the cross.
Defend. God damn.
Axel Witsel.
Delaney.
Axel Witsel. Piszczek. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here.
Royce. Come on.
Wood.
Well, the noise in here.
He's not holding the ball properly up front by Royce. Losing the ball cheaply as well. We don't need that right now. We cannot have that right now.
Piszczek.
And they've got a man out wide.
Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that.
Wait, so
Oh, charged down. Royce.
come on.
And they're trying to dispossess him. Delaney.
Axel Witsel. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Delaney.
And shoots! And here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. Substitute coming on.
Witzel, come on.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
This is gonna be a hard season, I can just tell. A hard season here.
Be quite a triumph for Borussia Dortmund, particularly with the consistency of their display today. In front of half-time, it's sometimes
Still leading by only one goal with 8 minutes plus extra time to play here.
Blocked it then. It's given away.
Eindhoven really trying to put balls in at this point.
Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail.
No, that's not what we want right now. Cannot be losing possession like that.
Look at the clock now. 3 minutes to
Come
go.
on. Gonna get it in. Can he get a clear view? But he cannot convert. What a marking. That was top class tackling in the box, denying us a certain goal, but it crossed in from oh, come on, Javero. What the hell, son? This would have just settled 3 points in this one, but we only have 2 minutes of extra time to play, so that means if we just hold on here for a little bit more, should be 3 points in the bag here. And there the whistle goes. 3 points in the bag finally. Now we can be chasing the top team. Could be Bayern Munich, if I'm not mistaken. Probably 6 points at this point in time. And now we do have 4. I think that's something to kind of brag about just a little bit. But we're gonna have a really tough season to come. I think we are not really performing that well. I'm not really getting the feel of the team just yet, but it is 3 points in this one. Let's get it. Already, we have arrived to the transfer deadline. I think now it is time to try and make a signing and make a decision as well as to who I can bring in into the team right now for the central mid position. I think we have a lot of suitable candidates right now. Tolisso is only. I don't know if I can. Savic. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. For Sawo, we can try. I think we can try Saul. I think Saul is much better than these other guys. But he only have two traits on him. Savic as well. He got three. But his stamina is pretty good. But the acceleration and speed, that's something to worry for sure. Let's see who has a better acceleration here. And it's only 83 rated, and it does have Bayern Munich might just stiff me with the price on this one. Oh, this team will not sell, so they will not sell him. So for me to buy him at this point, I will have to pay way over than I would like to. So that pretty much takes him out. Draxler, I don't know about him, so I'll just take him out of the transfer hub here. And Marco Verratti, maybe to keep for next season. This one probably next season we might make it. So we just left with Tolisso, Savic, and Saul to choose from at this point. That acceleration and sprint speed is really not something I'm looking forward to. Let's look at Saul is way better in that department. Savic, once again, not good enough. But a much better option will be Tolisso. Is pretty good. Stamina 87, strength 77, and reaction 83. So I mean, I think right now it's just between Saul and Tolisso. I think I'll just go with Saul instead. Yeah, I think that will be much more attack minded as well. And now we don't have time to delegate, so we just have to go approach to buy. Yeah, other signings we can do next season. Let's see if we can get him. If we cannot get him with the price that we want, then we can move on to somebody else. I think that's the better way to look at it. Current value 42, so let me just offer 60 mil. No, 55, and see what they come up with. Maybe I'm just overpaying at this point, but I really have no idea what Atletico Madrid might say with that 55. So let's just see here. 63. I already wanted to offer 60, so I think we only have a 3 mil difference on that. So let's try and negotiate even more here and come close to 63 at least. Maybe see 50. Let's try 58 and see what this says. 58. If they don't want 58, then we might have to submit. Ooh, they're okay with 58, so probably getting him for a low right now. Saul, I'm happy with that. I'm absolutely happy with that. That gives us a little bit of a change. Maybe I don't know. I'm not quite so sure how much money we have left after we can complete this transfer. Maybe I have 25 mil in the bank or so. But let's negotiate the price, what he wants to earn per week. I think it's gonna be a good signing, Saul, for sure. Let's see how desperate he is to join our club, but we're gonna offer him an important role. That's not gonna work. Oh. He was looking to be untouchable. Already, we can agree with that. All we want here is to get the player, not really concerned about his amount of time playing. No release clause. I don't like those. They're a pain in the ass sometimes. Currently at 70,000 per week. How about I offer him the same damn thing after refusing my important role? Let's submit that. Well, that's fair. Not even a signing bonus. So I think we pretty much win in this one. Yeah, we pretty much win in this one. Saul has decided to join the club. So right now, yeah, let me just update the team here. I think that's a big signing for us here. Where is goddamn Saul? And there he is. Delaney, you can come back on the bench, son. You can play on the bench now. You're gonna be the king of the second team for sure. But right now, we're trying to strengthen up the squad a little bit. Let me just change Saul. I would like him to play on this side. I think Vito is right-footed, right? Yep, he is. Saul is left-footed. So I would like to keep it like so. I think we pretty much have what we need in the middle. A strong midfield. For next season, we have to strengthen up the right side. Pulisic, I don't think is gonna cut it much, but I think by the end of the season it should be maybe 82 83 rated, so it should be good enough for next season. But we're gonna have to do what we can with the players that we have right now, as we have come to the end of the transfer window here. Yeah, let's just finish up the transfer window and close up the episode. I think it has been a productive but not so productive episode. I'm happy with the signings that we have managed to do. Should I sell them? Fee, they're offering me 20 mil. And let me see how many center backs I have right now before I make a decision and see if it's somebody that I can keep or not. I already have two strong ones right now. I guess not. I guess I cannot sell him because I'm gonna have to use him for my second team, so that's not gonna work. I was thinking maybe to make the money to make a signing next season. What if I just sell him and then go get Ike from oh, that's a decision I have to make here. Who's another decent center back that I can buy at this point? A decent center back. Let me see. Let me see how much money I have right now. So if I do sell him for 20 mil, I could get myself maybe another 18 mil in the bank, so that will make it 38 mil. And then the signing that I might make might cost me maybe around 30 mil as well. So I might be left with 8 mil in the bank at the end of it all. That's it. I don't know. Maybe in January. Yeah, I think it's better I do a signing in January to see how everything goes. If he's good enough to play in the second team or not. If he is not, he's gonna be gone in January. I think that's when you're gonna make a signing for a center back, while giving me time to look at suitable center backs to replace him. So I think that's pretty much it for this episode, really. On the next one, I'll be kicking off League Match Day 3 and 4, probably 5 as well. Trying to finish up the league very soon. Yeah, we just finish off the transfer window here. As you can see, our new signing, Saul, being unveiled. I think that's a good signing for us. I have used him before, and I is very good on his day. So yeah, from here on, I think we just have to look up, not down, really. Let's get it. High expectations. Of course, you gotta have high expectations. As you can see right now, ooh, we are at the top of the table now with only 4 points, but other teams already played one game so far. So I think we are in a position where we can chase a little bit. Let's see here. Monthly report. I do have oh, he's a right wing as well. So this probably should work pretty good for next season. So I have to train this guy very well to make sure that he does feature very much so next season. Scott has returned. Of course, that's the same player that we are looking at. So just take off this. Now I know I do have a youth player in the academy that I really need to take care of. Final report for Fred as well. Maybe Fred is somebody that I need to bring in next season. Let's look at the report for these two guys and see. Um, Cyprin is only 78 rate overall. I don't think that's good enough for me to bring him in, but he does have attractive features. As you can see, acceleration 76, agility 80, jumping 70, strength 78. I think that's pretty good. What's the reaction? I don't even see that, but speed 77, stamina 79. I mean, depending on what you're looking for on a player, this guy is still a good player to bring in. But in terms of quality, you might just lack some of that a little bit. And Fred is 82 overall. I might just have to steal him from Man United, probably in the January transfer window. Let's look at his stats here. Acceleration 77, agility 84, jumping 83. I think that's pretty good, but the strength only 61. I think that makes sense. Pretty much, the boy is hella short. The boy doesn't look that fit. Well, he's small, really. But balance 87, stamina 87. Yo, I'm gonna get Fred. The next transfer window, I'm getting Fred. Come on. The boy is hella good. The boy is hella. I'm gonna add him to my transfer hub. Let's see if he's there. Did I just add him? I think I just added him. Yep, he is right there. So the other ones I might just have to erase. My mind is already set up that I'm going to sign Fred probably in the next season or summer transfer window. But I'm gonna end this episode right now. As you have seen, Sabul has just signed. I think we have just strengthened up our midfield just a little bit more that we had on match day 1 and 2. But we do sit on 4 points at this point in time. But we have dropped down to 4th in the league. As you can see, other teams already played their league match day 2 as well. Werner Brandon there sitting in first with 6 points. Wolfsburg in second with 4 points. And we are sitting in third with 4 points as well. Where the hell is Bayern Munich after 2 games? Sitting in 8th with only 3 points. They have won only 1 game and lost 1 game as well. So I think we are in a good position to try and chase down the league from this point on. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do subscribe, drop a like, and do comment. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.